Monday! Hi, I'm Mr. Monday. If I want to get shot out of a cannon on a Monday, I have to be fresh and ready to go. Hey, let's face it, us men, we're all a bunch of hairy animals, but we could use a little trim. How come every time I try, I cut my sack and I bleed? If you're gonna put clippers and blades near your family jewels, it's time to use right tools. The new Lawnmower 2.0 from Manscaped has skin-safe technologies, so this trimmer won't nick and snag your nuts. Having an accident below the belt is a thing of the past. Get 20% off and free shipping with code GARDEN at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use code GARDEN. There's a lot of nuts out there. Now it's time to handle them with care. Welcome to the I Love Monday show. I'm Carlo, Mr. Monday, here tonight with Joe Yannetty, Boston.
Hey. Yeah!
Woo! Are you Boston's best comedian?
Of course.
Boston's best comedian.
Yes.
I heard you tore it up at Giggles this week. Was it last week?
I think it was last week.
Yeah.
We kind of snuck in on Joe, and it was incredible. Iannuzzi, is that the guy's name? He was doing crowd work, and this guy Iannuzzi's name is now tattooed on my brain. It was hilarious.
Oh, okay. Oh, the guy in the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought he was going to win.
Him and Evan came up here with man crush on you after your show.
Oh, I love those guys.
Are those guys good?
Yes.
Can you take them under your wing for me?
Yes, absolutely.
You would do that?
Absolutely. I could use the money.
I mean, because they're pretty good. They just need a little support. And I think if you give them a little help, they'll push them over the top.
Absolutely. I'm a good teacher.
What about this Merrrill guy? Is he any good? The guy tonight who's on the show?
Ain't nobody without me.
Right, yeah.
He's the southern part of Salem, New Hampshire's best comedian.
He's got a great forehead.
He's got holy shit, what a melon. Oh my God. Wow, did you ever just get the urge for marshmallow?
Klusky, what about, you had a gig at Nick's with Trisha and Zolo?
Yeah, Trisha had the night. She sold that place out. It was packed. It was like they made the comedian stand in another room because there was just no room left. But she put together an awesome room. Zolo represented. She was really funny, and they didn't mind that I did 5 to 10 minutes.
Nice.
Really?
Yes.
How did you do?
I think I do great every time. The audience, that's a different question. What are you going to do?
The audience always wants to know who this Klusky guy is. So maybe people should type in tonight what they think you look like.
You
by
can
your
come
voice.
see me on February 22nd at the American Legion.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, why doesn't
party.
the audience tonight type in what you think Klusky looks like?
Yeah.
And you're
Your
wrong.
best guess.
You're going to be wrong because you would never guess
Nothing.
what he friggin'
You would
looks
never
like.
guess.
Witness protection.
So what about the other night? We went to the Garden.
Oh, amazing.
We went to the Garden the night. We saw Funk Phenomenon. We were in the back room with them. You ever
Donnie
see those
Wahlberg?
kids?
No.
You never saw the kids who do the halftime show?
No.
They were unbelievable. Dancing and singing.
Funk Phenomenon?
Yeah, they're really good.
The halftime show?
Yeah.
At which games?
All the games.
All the games?
All the Celtics games.
Oh, Celtics game.
You don't like Celtics?
I love the Celtics. My buddy Eddie Palladino is the voice of the Boston Celtics.
He's a Boston guy.
He's the guy.
He umped some of my softball games in Winthrop. You know he's an umpire, right?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
How
we
much
s-
does it cost to win?
We paid him off. And then we saw Donnie Wahlberg, who loves Mondays.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Big fan.
He was when Donnie Wahlberg saw Tonzo, he was starstruck.
Really?
Yeah, he was starstruck over Tonzo.
Hey, I was
My
starstruck.
fault.
He wants to get in the next Quintonzo movie, I think. That's the thing.
Yeah, yep. He's really unbelievable.
What's a movie that Donnie Wahlberg was in that you didn't know was Donnie Wahlberg until the credits rolled?
6 Cents.
Sixth Sense. Did you ever see that movie?
I don't watch movies.
I remember watching the credits going, oh my God, that was Donnie Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Because I remember thinking that dude was like the best actor in that movie.
He was in Saw.
He
He's
scared
been in a
the
bunch of
shit
great
out of
stuff.
me. Yep.
Klusky, who was Miss Monday this week?
Miss Monday this week is friend of the show, Tyler Faith.
Hello.
She's an award-winning dancer, a XXX cover girl model,
She's really
and an
pretty.
animal rights activist. She's both saving pussies and showing them off on the internet. She's a contract
Nice.
superstar for Jill Kelly Productions and CEO of Team Tyler. She's a huge fan of Boston sports. Honestly, everybody here is a big fan of her. Follow her on Instagram at fans.com, Tyler Faith.
Yeah!
Miss Monday this week is brought to you by Sammy Carlos in East Boston. Check out these guys. They have an amazing spread. We got sandwiches.
Yo!
We got chicken brock Z. We got everything up here. The food's delicious.
I've been eating that since high school.
567 Bennington Street in Eastie. 617-655-8585. What do you guys think? You guys were eating the food.
He went to high school with
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah. He sent me special food. He sent you guys good stuff, but he put a little touch of love in the food he sent for me.
There was a post-it
What
note that
did he
said,
send you?
Yeah, he sent me a little pasta fagioli.
How was it?
How do you say it? You say pasta fagioli?
No,
Pasta
no.
fagioli?
Pasta fagioli.
That's yeah. What do you?
What do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
Pasta fagioli.
he used to pronounce it differently, and we had to delete the show because of it.
Well, really?
Yeah.
What?
You know how to spell it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fagioli.
That's not how we pronounced it.
Oh, okay. I know. He put a dash in the middle after the G.
It sounded like a gay ravioli,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying.
We also got pastries tonight from Liberto's. Tons of pastries over there.
That stuff. Yeah. I haven't had a cannoli that good in a very long time. That was like one of the best cannoli I've
How's
had.
your cannoli, by the way?
My cannoli's very good right now. He's ready to go all the time.
All right, let's shoot the
Tell you,
shit.
the what is she? An animal activist?
Animal rights activist and an amazing porn star.
Yeah.
She was a guest on the show.
You got
one
my
night.
cannoli a little bit.
Moving.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. My wife. This is live, huh? Hi, honey.
He didn't mean it.
No, she knows. I don't. The girl means nothing to me.
No, Tyler was a guest on the show, and she was cool as
Yeah,
fuck.
she's really nice. Yeah. Drunk woman slams into a roundabout at 100 miles an hour.
BMW 4 Series flew into the air in Long Beach, California at 2 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. It sped into a colossal boulder, which was also sent bounding down the road. Several cars were damaged, but astonishingly, no injuries were reported. Marcella Oval, she was 27 years old, was taken into custody on suspicion of DUI. She must have been really drunk as she walked away like nothing happened.
That's Trump's fault.
They call that a roundabout in California, but over here you call it a rotary.
Yeah.
Like, I mean...
That sounds like an Australian thing, right?
What's the difference?
Yeah. When you first said roundabout, I thought you meant like a merry-go-round.
Yeah.
And she smashed into a bunch of kids on little fake horses. That would have been really.
You got a sick, warped mind.
But he said roundabout. That's
thought-
the first thing
You're
I
thinking
thought
about
of.
kids getting murdered.
I thought of a merry-go-round.
Jesus.
Now, what would they be doing out that late at night? And I want to know, that's all a setup. How'd the guy know to put his camera on right then?
There's got to be someone's house. There's a camera probably on all the time.
Oh, Long Beach, yeah, you need security. But I blame Trump. Her name was Marcella. She was trying to get back across the border.
27. Do we have a picture of her? And was she driving a Fiero?
No, it was a BMW 4 Series.
It was a Fiero.
It was a BMW.
It looked like a Fiero. Did you see it?
It was going 100 miles an hour through the air. How did you could see the label?
I just thought it looked like a Fiero.
Wouldn't you, if you owned the footage of this, wouldn't you go to BMW and say, do you want to buy this and use this for a commercial? I mean, why not, right?
No, I would go to Mercedes and go, look at how the brakes don't work on BMW.
That's a better idea, actually. Yeah.
Wow. What was and they didn't they couldn't tell if she was drunk.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
She
know if
walked
you can
away.
like force them to blow into the thing after that, right?
Holy shit.
If you get in an accident, can they force a breathalyzer on you, or do they have to do medical treatment?
How old
first?
was
I don't
she?
know.
Sometimes you sober up in situations.
27?
27 years old.
All right. Her father needs a slap in the head.
Yeah, she's driving a BMW 4 Series. She's 27.
Yeah.
Come on.
Was it
What?
hers or was it under her father's name?
Do you have a daughter?
No.
No. I taught my daughter how to drive. And I taught her really how to drive.
The car was in her father's name and over her mother's daughter's body.
How many tickets has your daughter got?
None. I taught her how to drive.
She's a nun?
No.
Oh.
You know what the problem is? When I was a kid, my first car, I didn't go over 70 miles an hour. You know why? Because the fucking car wouldn't go over 70 miles an hour.
What kind was it?
It was a Ford Maverick. I paid $200 for the car. And when you got up to 65, it started to shake. And if going on 128, because I used to have to drive all the way to, where is it, to go to the movies? What's the name of that
Route
mall?
1.
Beverly. Beverly and Danvers. And
Drive-ins?
you
Are
go
those
around
drive-ins?
128, you hit a bump, and the car would skip over 3 lanes. And there was only 2 lanes on the highway. And now these kids, they get a car that got 100,000 miles on it. It still goes 140.
Yeah, why are they
Times have changed, Joe.
why are they trying to make cars faster when you're only allowed to go a certain speed?
I don't know. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
You thought your job was bad.
Boon Pang, the elephant, was suffering from abdominal pains, as we all do, but it was causing him to struggle to walk. The 60-year-old Jumbo had been eating fresh grass that wasn't part of his normal diet, and they had to have a worker pull 50 pounds of dung from his constipated elephant asshole. His keeper, Kiata Kawanka, wore gloves to scoop out vast chunks of feces, or in layman's terms, animal shit.
Do they have like special crap digging tools for elephants?
It's called your index finger and the will to jam it in there. I don't know.
You would think they have a special. This is gonna be a special spaded shovel or something like, or a trowel
That would be-
I have a guy that does that for me.
for your ass.
Yeah, I brought him here tonight. He's on later on the show.
No, but like, do you think you have to do something? You can't just walk up and punch it in. You might have. Do you think you have to rub its balls first or something?
I mean, these guys probably clean up the crap off the ground from these things, so it's probably not a big deal to
yeah,
them.
with a shovel though. This is going inside the.
It's probably warm,
It's probably really warm.
nice and warm.
Hey, if you knew if you ate the wrong thing, someone would come and voluntarily stick their fist up your ass, wouldn't you purposely eat that thing that would cause that?
I'm not into fisting.
All right, we're different people.
It feels like a. Doesn't this feel like a David Blaine stunt? Like David Blaine's gonna climb inside it and just live there for a week.
What, does your wife clean your butt?
Not my wife! The guy who's on next. I would never have my wife do something like that.
All right, enough shit talk.
Hey, you brought it up. And that's a silly name for an elephant. Boon Pang. You know, I used to work with elephants. I swear to God, you want this? I used to work at this place.
You were a cashier at Lane Bryant?
Circus.
No, it's a cashier at Lane Bryant. That was mean. DXL. All right. That's where I bought this vest. I'm not even kidding. I bought this vest at DXL. All right. Anyway, so I used to work at this place in Sparks, Nevada called John Esquaga's Nugget. And it's a gold thing. So the Birth and Angel were these two elephants that would come out and do like 8 minutes before I went on. And they had this one table in the center of the front row that no one knew. People would have drinks, and they asked them to move the drinks. I swear to God, the elephant would do a headstand
Oh my God.
on their table. It was a special table that was reinforced for them. And then the elephants would go back, and when the elephant trainer he would get drunk. And he would go, "Hey, come on, let's see what Bertha can do." And he would call her Gallagher, and he would put a watermelon down, and he'd put a giant mallet in the elephant's trunk, and the elephant would smash the watermelons and stuff. And the funniest thing was, I worked there one time, and the sound guy, the regular MC, he was out sick. So I'm backstage, and I swear to God, this is the announcement I hear. The place was called the Celebrity Showroom. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to John Esquaga's Sparks Nugget Celebrity Showroom. And I'm laughing my ass off because I know they're just piping this backstage at someone playing a joke. No, it was the sound guy. They had the sound guy. I'm like, you can't have him do that announcement.
You had a lisp, the poor guy?
It was horrible. John
Enduraflap?
Esquaga.
Is that the Enduraflap
And
guy?
that's the worst name of a place if you have that
That's
problem.
really mean. You're being really mean.
I'm not being mean. I said you have to let someone else do that. Because people were laughing at him. I wasn't laughing at him.
I mean, you're making fun of the
Carlo
poor
would
guy.
never make fun of somebody with a lisp. He would just beat him up.
Let's start with a headbutt.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one. Worst first date ever.
A woman accidentally becomes a getaway driver for her date after he robbed a bank and
is
told her to
unbelievable.
fucking go. Shelby Sampson from Attleboro Falls was initially charged with accessory for assisting Christopher Castillo in the heist at Bristol County Savings Bank. The pair were on their first date at the time of the incident. This was on December 5th. Prosecutors would eventually drop the charges on Castillo. He was sentenced to 3 years. She was let go. She just was on her first date and didn't know that he was a bank robber.
I think that she wouldn't put out for the guy, and he's like, screw this, I'm going to get her in trouble.
It's her fault. Where the fuck did she make him take her for dinner?
Where did she meet this guy? Where did they meet? It was like,
That's a
online.
good angle
Bank
of
to
this.
feed this girl.
I thought he had to make a withdrawal before he did a deposit.
So she didn't get in trouble, but he did.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't know what was going on, but that's the story. I don't know if I buy that.
She orchestrated the whole thing.
Yeah. I think this guy's gotten a dick sucker too from this girl, and that, he was promising her, I'll just deny it, and she went along with it.
Yeah.
I like making up the stories. It's more fun.
Yeah. She goes, "Do you love me? Do you love me? Rob a bank."
She was trying to get in the safety box. All right, let's go to the next one. Airline etiquette. Where do you stand?
Last week, a video went viral on Twitter regarding an American Airlines seat-punching incident.
Oh, this guy.
The passenger, Wendy Williams, was flying from New Orleans to Charlotte. He apparently punched her seat numerous times for reclining, and then once she started filming him, he just kept doing it repeatedly. Twitter's divided on it. They don't know who's to blame more. Who do you guys think, recliner or puncher?
I would hit him in the forehead with a fucking pipe.
Yeah, I'd like hit him out. Even if I hated that woman and I was there, I would get up and I'd plunge this guy. I'd give him such a left. You know what I'm saying?
I've been flying every week my entire career. And that guy is if I was sitting in that seat, guarantee you would have never touched the seat. If you were sitting in that seat, it's because it's a woman, and he's a big bully, and he's probably a Trump supporter. Trump is the fault of everything that happened this time, because that woman was just trying to get back to the United States, and that Mexican dude kept hitting her seat.
But isn't it really the airlines to blame?
I don't know where that came from. I shouldn't have said that. It's not the airlines. It's that guy's just a total dick. Everyone gets the same amount of space unless you're paying extra to sit up front. And she's totally allowed to put the seat back. If you put your seat back, you still have the same amount of space you had before she put her seat back. His seat goes back just as far, and he's just an asshole. He's a total asshole. Everyone's in the same boat. Plane.
They could be husband and wife or girlfriend and boyfriend for all we know. You never know.
You really think that guy's getting laid? Look at him.
Yeah,
Maybe he was masturbating and he kept hitting the back
Didn't you
of the
fly
seat.
in a pod? You were telling me before.
Oh yeah, me and my wife. I had to go to Spain from Logan Airport, so we upgraded to first class because I thought the lady said it was $50 each, and I gave her a credit card and it was $350 each.
still
But you
worth
get a
it.
pod. You get like a little apartment on the plane, and they bring you everything you want for free. So you got to figure you're getting at least 100. I mean, I can drink $350 worth of liquor in 8 hours.
Oh, that's included?
Oh, the liquor, the food,
Oh, then yeah.
everything.
Wow, you're that much of a lush, huh?
A lush? No, I'm just
nothing
trying to
else to
get my
do.
money's worth.
Yeah.
See, I only have this.
Carlo, when you fly Eagle
This
Air,
is
you
the
get
most-
pretty tanked.
Eagle Air.
Yeah. Watch our show. Watch our show.
No, Eastern Air. We were talking about Eastern Airlines.
Eastern Airlines.
Eastern Airlines was fantastic,
You
man.
going to a tennis fundraiser?
Oh yeah, from LA one time. I swear to God, this was when first class was first class. I swear to God, they rolled out a carving station. They had a giant roast. They carved the roast right in front of you.
Oh.
That was the time. The best plane ride I ever had was Steve Sweeney had to go to New York for a Johnny Carson audition, and Lenny Clark was going. Lenny talked his way onto the audition, and Don Gavin was there, and we all got on the plane. And I swear to God, this is true. It was a hot summer day. Eastern Airlines used to have a shuttle. You could just go to the airport and get on the
remember
next
them,
flight
Chris?
to New York.
Eastern Airlines?
Yeah.
I remember them, yeah.
Every hour they flew to New York City. So we go down, we get on the plane. It's a hot summer day, and they turn on the air conditioning and all the condensation. And Lenny Clark stood up and started screaming, "What's that gas? What's that gas coming out of the?"
Was he serious or being funny?
No, he's being funny, but no one knew that
Yeah.
except us. And all these people started going up to the flight attendants asking what the gas was. Ladies and gentlemen, that's just condensation from the air conditioning. And then we all sit down and we're taxiing, and the pilot comes on and goes, "Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain, Captain Colby." And Lenny stood up and screamed, "Not him! Not Crash Colby!" And the whole crowd. Don Gavin threw a bunch of nuts and bolts in the aisle and started asking, "What did that go to? What came apart?" That was back before you got arrested for doing that stuff.
Yeah.
Sweeney did his whole set in front of the plane
Was
practicing.
Lenny sober at this time, or he was partying?
Really?
Joe, is it true that... Is it true that you brought more than 3 ounces of liquid on a plane once, too?
Me?
Yeah, I've heard a rumor.
Oh yeah, a long time ago. I still do that. They
Sneaking
don't
on?
check.
No.
No, I bring 65 nips. Just got to put them in all different pockets and disguise them with different things. I know how to fly.
Jack Daniels?
Jack Daniels, yeah. Usually I get the good stuff, but tonight I'm drinking Jack Daniels because that's what they offered.
All right, let's go to the last one here. High school student awarded $183K for doing push-ups.
Tristan Rushing was ordered to
Ate
do
him already.
200 push-ups.
Tristan. Hate his parents.
He was ordered to do 200 push-ups as a punishment for being late to band practice at McKinley High School in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This was in 2014. He was hospitalized after because his muscles were damaged. Also, a high level of enzymes were released into his system, which affected his kidneys. The kid was all fucked up. The school awarded him $183,000. I mean, I would do that. Wouldn't you guys do that right now?
I mean,
I think he should have got a lot more.
what instrument did he play?
That's a good question.
I mean, trombone?
Triangle?
Triangle.
Yeah.
I'd go with triangle.
He couldn't do 200 push-ups, so we think it's... Joe and I thought it was something like weak.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the flute?
Something.
Yeah.
What do you mean the flute? I played a flute.
Skin flute.
No.
What do you play? Tell me about the flute.
A flute. Real flute.
What's the name of the
I got
instrument?
a flute.
I know, but who made the flute? Like
Yamaha. Why are you laughing? That's really
Is that true?
The flute. Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
They
it's
make
not-
like some of the best flutes in the world.
that's the brand name.
It's
Yamaha.
a sterling head joint. Why did I
That's
say
why
that?
it's
What
not-
color
Why
is
did
it?
I
Say that. It's silver. What color is sterling?
How many flutes do you have?
I have two.
What's the other color of the other one?
The old one was the first one I bought. It was a student model flute, and this one is a beautiful flute with a solid sterling head joint with a gold lip plate.
When did you stop playing the flute?
When my daughter started taking flute lessons to be in the school band, of which she had the biggest band in New England, the biggest marching band in New England, Londonderry, New Hampshire
It's a
High
big
School. The 330 kids.
Yeah.
I think all told they couldn't do 200 push-ups. And there was 300 kids.
3 flutes is a flight of flutes, right?
What?
Yes.
Now we're back to Eastern Airlines.
So you never played the flute before your daughter started taking lessons,
Right.
And then you learned how to do it.
Yes.
You any good?
No, I was horrible, man. Guys who play the flute, to pick it up and do something, go, okay, do that. And I go fuck yourself. What do you mean just do it? And he's like, oh, just do what I just did. And I'm like, okay, you go up and tell jokes for an hour and get a laugh every 6 seconds. Just go ahead and do that. I can't play the flute, but I learned. I taught myself how to play and read music. And my daughter and I, we were learning 2 different things because she was learning in school. I was learning from a CD. And then she went, "Ew." And then she said, Dad, can I borrow your flute for the parade? And I got it back 4 years later, and I forgot how to play it.
How did you clean your flute? All right, let's take a quick break. And we'll
I had
right
a
back.
Caponegro tool. It was very thin and long. We'll go all the way down the shaft.
That
of the
makes
flute.
that makes sense. We'll be back with comedian Jason Merrill.
Hey there, Davis. Looks like you're leaving a little early for a Monday, right?
Yes I am, Brantley. How you doing today?
Well, I'm doing the very best, actually. I got permission to leave early. I'm gonna get in 9, and then I'm gonna take Jessica and the kids out for dinner.
Oh,
Yeah?
a little 9 and dine, huh? What do you play?
Actually, I play at the
Oh,
country
by
club
the
over
way,
at Fairbanks. It's like
the entire office knows you beat your wife.
she what?
The whole office.
You know. Slow elevator.
Slowest.
Yeah.
A lot of floors, very slow.
Aren't you supposed to be in the O'Flaherty meeting this afternoon?
Var called it off. His wife's getting her tits done.
Oh. Well, good for him. And you.
Gets me out early.
Yeah. Yeah, now you have all that extra time. You can go spend it with that half-inbred mongoloid kid of yours. And the disgusting blob that shit him up. What was her name? I can't remember her fucking name.
Talking about my wife, Sarah?
Sarah! How was Sarah? I remember from the cookout, your wife!
Are you fucking kidding me? Slow elevator.
Yeah. It's a slow elevator.
You know what? Speaking of little dicks, I think I'm gonna go by your mom's house right now and grab a few of your dad's pension checks. That piece of shit alcoholic's never gonna cash any of them. Loser.
We all drink, Davis. I mean, we all drink.
Yeah, but when your father drinks, he's known for leaving a baby in a bar.
I was fine! Slow elevator.
A lot of floors.
Yeah. Hey, did I hear correctly there was a discrepancy with your travel expenses? Got something with accounting?
No, Kathy straightened that out last week. No issues.
Kathy was the one that told me about it. She said that she had all these receipts from a place in Thailand called Ladyboy Choi.
No, lady. What do you mean, ladyboy? Like, what is it? What do you get?
Oh,
What do you mean,
Ladyboy. It's like a little girl with a penis, and they're usually underage.
It was just sushi.
Oh, sorry, I just keep checking my watch to make sure your brother's still rotting in hell.
I thought you were checking for your fresh track marks. Look at those, bud.
I just want the doors open. I just gotta finish. Just open the door. Just open the door.
Get the fuck out of the way!
Is a Lawrence, Massachusetts native. He shared the stage with industry greats like Steve Sweeney, Tony V, Christine Hurley, and Lenny Clark. Let's give a warm welcome to Jason Merrill.
You weren't even mentioned.
No, he doesn't like me.
Really? How do you think he's doing tonight as co-host?
Great, minus the talking.
Think he's doing all right?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for coming up tonight.
Hey, thank you for having me.
So you're the youngest of 5 kids?
Youngest, yep.
5 siblings?
Yep.
Can I have all their names and weight and height?
Kim, Chris, Stacy, Sean.
Height and weight.
I don't. Shorter than me, some are taller than me.
What about,
width.
What about?
I think I got them all beat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you look pretty good.
Oh, thanks.
You know. So, what's been going on? You've been doing comedy not too long,
Yeah.
but it's your passion.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you get started? Like, how do you know this guy? Because he kind of claims that like he made you, which is kind of weird. Why does he say like he made you? I just want to know why.
I did a comedy competition, and he came over, and he's been by my side ever since. He just doesn't want to leave it. I gave him my autograph. I thought he'd walk away, but he just kept coming.
Really?
Oh man! No, he's a funny guy, and I've been helping him out.
How'd you recognize him?
He was just a really funny guy, and just starting out. So I've been helping him, just teaching him little things here and there, how to talk to people. You know, like Tony V, who's one of his mentors.
Tony's a good guy.
Lenny Clark, who's God.
He said, give me a call, we'll sit down and have a lunch. I said, this guy's never going to sit down and have a lunch. So I shot him out a text, and he was like, yeah, when do you want to meet? I was like, oh, all right. And he did, sat down, talked a little comedy.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Because he said that you're a taper by trade. He said that you came over his house and did like a 6-day job. It took you 6 months.
You should have seen the beginning. Should have seen whoever started the fucking thing.
What do you mean? What happened?
Oh, Jesus.
Who did it?
I think he started. He's telling me somebody else
You're
did.
embarrassed because you're Italian.
All right, this is what really happened. Believe it
Yeah,
or
it was
not.
Italian. It was done with mortar.
Believe it or not, we were both on a treadmill at the gym, and no, it wasn't a treadmill.
You guys
it was
were
a
on
Stairmaster.
What you guys were?
Yeah.
Yeah, just one, not 2 different ones. We were both walking side by side on a Stairmaster, and a commercial came on about some drywall thing, and I said, "Oh, I got to learn how to do this." And he was like, "Are you breaking my balls?" I go, "No, I got stuff in my house. I got to figure out how to do it." And he was like, "Are you breaking my balls?" I'm like, "Why do you keep saying that? That's what I do for work."
Subtle hints.
So he
Subtle hints.
came over my house and made a mess. The dog has never been the same color.
What do you? Oh, he's white. He's got.
He wasn't.
Tape all over
He
him?
was brown before he came over, and now he's white.
How many sheets can you tape in a day?
Sheets.
It depends.
It all depends. You know.
They're 12-footers or 8-footers, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It all standing up, laying down.
What do you think
I don't know.
on a good day? You don't want to get in trouble with the union.
No, I won't get in trouble.
If they're watching, they're gonna be like, "You work too fast."
Yeah.
Klasky, what do we got?
All right, we got a couple more news stories that we couldn't fit into Shoot the Shit, and I wanted your opinion on them.
Okay.
You guys ever get those spam calls on your cell phone from like robot callers?
Oh yeah, I pranked them right back.
All right, well, there's a new way out of it. It's an app called Robo Revenge, and it allows people to automatically sue the robocallers and inundate them with spam. $3,000 per call. So you report it, the place gets a lawsuit sent against them for $3,000, and if it hits, you get $1,500.
Okay.
Have you heard about this?
I like it. I like it.
Do you guys buy any apps like all I know? I got my credit card
Buffalo
bill.
chicken and potato skins.
No, I got my credit card bill the other day. I got all these apps that I don't even know I'm paying for, and they're like $1.99, $3.99, all these different apps.
Oh, you have Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon, they hit you with everything. You don't even see it coming.
Amazon's one.
I wouldn't get that thing. I like messing with them when they call me.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, when you have the bill collectors call me, I'll usually answer the phone. I'm like, hello? Hello? Yes, I am calling you. Where do you calling me? Oh, this is Hakim. Oh, shit, Hakim. How much money do you owe me? Oh, fuck me, you fucking bastard.
I have one of those apps that it can detect the robocalls and stuff. But the thing I love about it most is you can set, like if you call me, it'll, if he calls, say, hi, Carlo, Joe's not available, right? And it freaks people out because it call you by your first name. But the other thing you can do is when certain people call, you can set it to give a specific person a specific, like, answer for your voicemail. And it drives me crazy. My sister does it to her house and my mother's house. When you call, it says, hi, you have reached 617-5, and she tells the whole number, and it's this big long thing. It's like, Tree, that's 2020. Hi, this is Teresa. Leave a message. Everyone knows your phone number. They're calling, right? And she won't change it. So I assigned a specific thing to my sister. Whenever she calls me, it's called voicemail hell. And it's like 10 minutes long. It's just like, if you want this, press 1. If you want that, press 2. If you want this, spin around 3 times, spit on the floor, and it just keeps going. And so my sister never leaves me a message.
Is it based on Carlo's name or what you have him saved in your phone as?
I think it's what you have saved in your phone as.
Yeah, it could be like,
thank God my
girlfriend
ex-wife
number
never
2 or whatever the fuck. It could be bad.
Oh, yeah.
Who would ever do that?
I don't know anybody.
What do we got next?
The iconic swimsuit edition for Sports Illustrated is around the corner. They're currently on the search for the new model, and they have narrowed it down to 6 people. And believe it or not, these are them. One of them's a 55-year-old bald woman. One of them has a disease. One of them's, overweight. We're being so inclusive here. Which would you pick of these 6 in woke 2020?
I mean, I take 5, but I might want 2 because of the sideways camel toe. Look at that thing.
Whoa. I want to know if
I like number 5.
I see what. Yeah, 5 or 1.
She's smooth in good shape.
5 or 1. I like dark skin.
I would like to be the number 1.
I like it toasted.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, you got 6. I like total opposite of me. So you got 6.
Does your wife have dark skin?
Oh yeah, she's Asian.
Yeah.
So you got 6, okay? She's bald. I already got that down. I don't need you, honey. All right. The 2 other girls are white. I got that covered. I don't need you. So we're down to the 3 black girls.
Yeah.
All right. The other one's a biggin. I'm already big. I don't need you. So now we're down to the 2 outside ones. And I don't know. I like the
You said you didn't like the bald.
I'm sorry. The one in the 5. Right now you're sitting in front of the 5.
So you want straight or curly?
Chick.
I gotta go with the short hair curly, the caramel complexion, and I think that's what I'd go with because the only thing we have in common is we both have an ass and we both have tits.
I want to know if number 6 is totally bald.
Oh, yeah.
The correct
she has
answer.
alopecia. She has alopecia.
Does she really?
She has alopecia.
Yeah, I saw it in the
Bad breath?
memo. Yeah.
That's bad breath, right?
Yeah, alopecia.
Oh, sorry.
I go with
has
number
that too.
6. That bald head's like a third tit. Why would you not want a third tit?
No, I like the bald-headed chick.
I like the
feel
black
I'm in
girl
Star
smile.
Trek.
You know?
Your wife is Asian?
Yeah,
Coronavirus?
not yet.
I thought you married an Indian.
I didn't marry an Indian, no.
You were thinking about it, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
There was a better deal for Asian women on the internet.
What? What do you mean?
Buy 2, get 1 free.
So you had 2 come over?
Yeah, I picked the better one and sent the other one on the way.
Were they twins?
No, that's why I sent the other one on the way.
Really?
You have to pay return shipping?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
I haven't got the bill.
Get a bill.
Abu Dhabi
No, not
Airlines,
new
right?
yet. 19 years.
Wow, good for
Yep.
you.
Say hi.
Hi.
To your wife.
To my wife.
Is she watching?
Honey, which one would you pick? 1 or 6?
That's which one you're bringing home? Kluska, I heard we got some jail mail from the inmates.
Yeah, as you know, jailbirds don't know what to do unless it's Monday, and then they get to watch our show at Inside the Clink. So we've got a big
I'm very
fan base
honored.
here. The first one is a woman from upstate New York. Her name's Taryn. She's doing 5 to 10 years for heading up a ramen ring, where she stole $90,000 worth of noodles, conspiring with a driver that she used to serve time with in juvie. She saw the image of you with Donnie Wahlberg. She's a huge New Kids fan, and she said when she gets out, would you be able to set up a meeting, sign something, maybe a peck on the cheek kind of thing?
I mean, he's married to Jenny McCarthy. I'm not going to fix her up with him. And why is she stealing ramen noodles?
I don't know. She doesn't vaccinate her kids, and she thinks that.
Say Roman noodles?
Ramen, Roman, whatever, same thing.
I always said Roman. I always
Why
said.
is she stealing those?
Because she thinks that the powder packets will help with vaccinations because she doesn't believe in actual vaccinations.
Well, she definitely has a cargo plane.
What about a mug?
You know how much $98,000 of ramen noodles? You need like a
It's an 18
C-130
Yeah.
to
It's an 18
transport.
it's an 18-wheeler.
What you say? She doesn't give her kids vaccinations?
She doesn't believe in it at all.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with her being afraid of needles, because it looks like she's around them all the time.
Whoa.
Does it look like it looks like her bottom lip ate her top lip?
She looks sad.
What about her makes her think that the powder in ramen noodles will cure her of anything? Like, is she sprinkling it on parts of her body to
She's
avoid
watching the show right now.
STD? What?
She's watching the show.
Okay.
From jail.
He said that. I didn't say that.
I mean,
Believe me, anyone who has the determination to steal $100 grand in ramen, she will find us. She will definitely find us.
She makes me want to get a vaccination, I'll tell you.
Oh God.
I am all set.
No,
You guys,
that-
you guys done harassing this
Just
one?
remember, it's them, not me saying this to you.
no, she could find us.
No, I'm
Go
saying
to,
it.
Let's go to the next one.
It's the Stay Puffed guy who said
Yeah.
all this stuff.
Yeah, that's okay.
The next one is a guy from Western Mass.
Whoa! I apologize for the fat jokes.
He's in for money laundering. This guy loves meatballs and gambling, and he's a huge Joe Yannetty fan. He said he loved him ever since he saw him on Star Search. He can't wait till he gets out to catch him at Giggles.
Oh my God.
Remember when you were that big?
You know what? I'll definitely be able to find you in the crowd.
Oh, I'd rather clean out his ass than clean out your ass, I'll tell you.
Why is he in prison?
It was money laundering.
Money laundering?
Yep.
Oh, so he works for the government.
Yeah, he's got to do money laundering because,
Yeah, he eats it and shits it out later.
yeah.
Oh my God. That's not laundering. That's dirtying the money.
Wow, what a neck.
I don't think we should
Your
mess
neck.
with this guy either.
He looks like-
Why are we doing mail from prison? This is the most dangerous thing you could do.
He looks like
Well,
George
locked
Webb
up, they can't
Square.
get us.
They're not locked up forever. And he was laundering money for the president.
Just send him meatballs. It said he liked meatballs.
He
Send him
looks,
meatballs.
he looks like a big meatball.
You know what's good is they don't have to space the bars as close for this guy in the cell.
You know what I always wonder? If he was smaller, would he have a full head of hair?
That's so interesting, right?
Yeah, because his head is so much wider.
Would
than
he
it
have a
should be.
neck?
Right.
Is this real mail? Like this guy actually saw me on Star Search?
His neck looks like...
That's what he says. I mean, we
Well,
don't
they
know.
They go on to Google.
They
holes
email
once
the
they
stuff
start.
into
They're only
us.
allowed to watch things that are.
I beat Drew Carey on
Holy
Star
moly.
Search in 1986.
His
I know.
neck looks like he ate a chicken and got stuck.
When we upload these videos, we say that they're educational. That way we can get the prison system. So.
Are you kidding me? That is brilliant.
Yeah.
How much are we going to learn about Jason Merrill's spackling, or whatever it's called?
Imagine spackling his crack.
You really?
Build a wall.
What do we got next, Gus?
Currently in the Lawrence Correctional Center, Darren said he grew up down the street from Jason Merrill. He's in for 3 years for hot wiring a cop car, then leading cops on a chase down 495. He says he loves Jason's comedy, wants to know the chances of him doing a show for the inmates. You do shows for inmates?
Look at him. He looks like Popeye with that eye. Listen. He's not from Lawrence. He's not from Lawrence. We only had a few white guys, and that ain't one of them.
Looks like he's from Kentucky.
It's like Wilfort's Hay.
Yeah, I do something for inmates. I don't mind.
Would you go in there and do a stand-up for them?
Sure, it's right down the street from
I've
my old
done-
house.
Would you want them locked up and you be on the other side? or-
No. I want full-on threat.
I did a show. I did a show at Bridgewater Prison.
Really?
Oh yeah, I swear to God. All the guys are walking in, right? And I asked before we went in. I was like, "Can I talk to them?" Because I'm figuring East Boston, there's definitely people in here that I grew up with.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, I just can't exchange anything." And this was years and years and years ago, like 30-something years ago. And I'm looking, I'm like, "Oh my God, look at this girl. She's gorgeous." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, there's no women in this prison." This dude looked beautiful.
Oh.
And then there was 600 seats in the auditorium, and there were 300 people on this side and 6 people on this side. Like the one side was all the child molesters and rapists, and they have to keep them separated from the general
They
population.
even gave them a show too.
Yeah, they let everybody
Jesus,
come in.
That's
And I had this bit about breakdancing, how stupid it was, and this dude is yelling to me, and so I'm after the show, so I'm going over to talk to him, and he's like leaning on a chair, and the guard comes over and grabs me. I go, "What are you doing, man? You told me I could talk to them." He goes, "Yeah, his thing is breakdancing, and he said he wants to hit you with that chair." I was like, "Okay, I gotta go."
Oh my god.
He actually has pouty face. Show his lips again. You don't normally see that. Like it's a natural, like it's just.
Pouty face?
Yeah, look at it. It's actually pouty. Holy shit.
He probably has no lower teeth.
What
What do we got
How
next?
many people have realized that you had 5 beautiful women up there, and Jason spent 20 seconds on all of them, but the fat guy and the squinky eye dude,
I
looking
did a
at their
breakdown.
lips, their
I
neck.
did a
their-
breakdown on all 6 of those women. Just so you know, there's 6. I'll tell you who I was paying attention. There was 6.
Okay,
Go ahead.
you spent more time on the 2 dudes in prison.
Well, we got another woman for you if it makes everybody happy. The last one is Cassandra.
Yeah.
She cut off
Hello.
her ex-boyfriend's ear because he claimed he never listened to her. She loves Monday. She loves short-sleeve sports coats, and she knows how you feel about tattoos. But she wants to know: would you make a pass for this trash can dumpster?
If she wore a turtleneck.
Oh, you don't like tattoos?
I like
that.
turtlenecks.
You want tattoos on your neck? I mean, come on.
I wouldn't let her whisper in my ear.
She says, and after she has her other boyfriends here, she's gonna whisper into.
Yeah,
It's in a pocket.
in a different city.
The sexiest part about like a girl with like a nice tattoo on her chest is just imagining the other man that held her tit for 3 hours and did that.
That turned you on, huh?
No,
You're strange.
doesn't.
I could never make love to a woman like that because I got ADD and I wouldn't be able
Tom,
to
do you
stop
like that
reading.
stuff?
Joe, I
Sausage
don't want to break it to you, but nobody makes love to a woman like that.
Oh, yes.
She
Yeah,
makes
she's
love
a
to you.
scary woman.
I
She's
think-
good with a knife. You know?
Sign me up!
Yes.
Look up Tonto!
Oh, you could definitely tame this woman. You
Yeah,
break her like a seed.
You guys got tattoos anywhere?
I do.
Where?
I have a shamrock on the shoulder and a 4-leaf clover down there.
Can't be buried in a Jewish cemetery.
Why? Because you have
Why?
tattoos?
Yeah, you can't be buried in a Jewish cemetery if you have.
I want to be
tattoo.
cremated
But he's not
anyway.
Jewish.
I'm not Jewish?
So,
No, he's
so
not
it
Jewish.
doesn't apply to him.
I'm not Jewish.
Okay.
You know what?
That was the correct answer.
Of all the things I want to do in a Jewish cemetery, being buried is the last one.
Are you Jewish?
No, I just can think
Oh,
of 1,000
okay.
other things.
Do you want to
do
be
there.
cremated or do you want to be...
But I want like either cremated or just like throw me off the top of the Empire State Building and see what happens.
Yeah, see, I want something like,
Like
that.
dead
I
or
want
alive?
My thing is I want to dress up like Batman, jump off a building, and have everybody like, was he crazy? What was going on? Like,
Right. I want to go to a Mexican feast, hang me up after stuffing me with candy and let the kids whack me
yeah.
until they get something out of me, you know what I mean?
How many people want to do that right now?
I don't have any candy.
This
in
is
me
what
yet.
I don't get.
Go ahead.
These people get these tattoos. Go, what's your tattoo? Oh, it's a tribal symbol. What tribe? I don't know. And what's it a symbol of? I don't know. And you have this permanently engraved in your flesh. And women get them above the crack of their ass. And like, how do you know, like some ancient Aztec tribe, when they catch you fornicating with poultry, that's not the stamp they put on you, and you be banging some Mexican dude, flip you over, chicken fucker.
They just like the look of it. I don't know.
No, it's stupid.
I agree.
Why would you get it permanent? You don't even know. How's this one? I have a friend, I swear to God, this is a true story. My buddy, he's a big black dude, bald, great singer, amazing dude. He's gay, and his boyfriend is from Japan, and we're hanging out.
They must
on
look great together.
Oh yeah, they do. This dude took me on a date. He was in Boston on a ship one time. We went to a noodle house, and he ordered for me in Japanese. It was so
Is that a gay
romantic.
bar or
it was
a
very romantic.
restaurant?
No, it was a regular restaurant.
okay.
We were just friends.
No, just noodle bar. I
He
didn't
spoke
know.
Japanese?
Up to that night, he did. He spoke Japanese.
What does a Japanese gay voice sound like? Like, you know, gay guys sound like this and stuff? Or does
hey,
Japanese sound like
hey.
a... Because everything's... Don't they higher and lower their tone? No, go ahead, your story.
I mean, you must have an answer.
To what he sounded like?
Yeah, how'd
Yeah.
it sound?
His name talks like this.
Hey,
The Japanese guy?
Very masculine. I never met his boyfriend.
You just said the Japanese guy took you to dinner.
No, the boyfriend took me to dinner. The
I
American
thought he
dude.
said, yeah, because I was going to find out what the black
Then
guy
why did
found
you
out.
ask me if a
I thought-
Japanese guy could speak
But I
Japanese?
thought you went out with the Japanese
Can
guy
I
and the
finish
black...
the story?
I would love to hear the story.
Go
So
ahead.
there was one of the dancers on the ship had a tattoo. It was a Japanese symbol. And my buddy asked her, "What's your tattoo say?" And she said, something like world peace or love or something. And his boyfriend goes, "No." And he goes, "What does it mean?" And he couldn't speak English very well, but they got from him was oil. And he was like, oil, like olive oil or, and like body oil. And he was like, no, like from the ground. And her tattoo said petroleum.
Black blood of the earth.
She had a Japanese symbol, said petroleum.
Fire!
You really like your tattoo?
No, you had to say you really like your tattoo.
That was good.
What's wrong with you?
That was.
I know another guy. This guy did this on purpose. On the back of his shoulder, he had a Chinese symbol, purposely said pork fried rice. So if he was standing somewhere shirtless and he heard someone laughing, he knew there was a Chinese guy behind him.
The closest thing I have to an Asian tattoo is I got a map of Hawaii on my back once.
How is that an Asian tattoo?
Think about it.
You said you got a tattoo of a Hawaiian.
A map of Hawaii.
It's a Pearl
Once.
Harbor joke.
White?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you said once. It's still.
Yeah,
How
December
many times do
7th.
you have to get a tattoo?
It's
Doesn't it stay there?
What color was the map?
It was white. It was like translucent.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
With a red dot in the middle.
If the guy was bleeding, yeah.
Sometimes when I'm in stores with my wife, I'll just start yelling at her in Japanese. I'll be like, "Oh, samurai! Same tree, find on beach. Same."
She's not. His wife's not Japanese.
She knows. She's usually like, "What are you freaking
You
talking
know,
about,
fucking
stupid?"
bad people would be if they thought some Japanese guy was yelling for his wife to leave his store. You would get so
My
many
wife
woke
got
people.
the best sense of humor.
She must.
She has the best sense of humor.
She
What's that
married
supposed
you.
to mean?
You gonna tell me it wasn't a joke
What? Yelling at her?
that she married you, sending pictures
I
home
looked
to her
good
family?
back then. I looked like I belonged in a boy band.
Really?
Had hair, everything. And then we got married. Hair fell out.
Yeah.
Stress.
Belly came.
Turned into a fucking Zeppelin.
You still sing like an angel, though.
All right, we're going to take a quick break.
No.
Come back and finish up the show with these two clowns, all right?
Yeah.
I love Mondays!
I love Monday!
Hey, Tom's, I'll be back in a few minutes. Donnie Wahlberg's calling for me over there. He wants to talk to the I Love Monday guys because he loves Mondays too. Let's go see Donnie.
You know, I'm Donnie Wahlberg, and I love Mondays. And not only do I love Mondays, I can prove I love Mondays. Go on any of my Twitters and see how much I love Monday.
I love Monday! I love Monday!
I love Mondays. I love Monday. I love Monday.
Monday! I love Monday!
I love Mondays!
Monday!
I love Monday almost as much as I love Jenny.
The mic drop. So, what'd you guys do on Valentine's Day? That was last week. What'd you guys do?
I had to work.
I worked too.
Really?
No, I worked as a comedian.
I worked as a comedian as well.
How about you, Klaus?
I got in a fight with my wife.
Really?
On our calendar, it said VD, and I freaked out on her. I didn't put two and two together.
What's like the worst thing you ever got your girl or wife for Valentine's Day?
The
VD.
worst thing?
Yeah, like the worst. What?
VD.
What's like the worst present you ever got? Like, did you ever get anything bad?
No, I'm perfect when it comes to that. I know you got something.
It's a good present. No, I guess the worst thing I gave her was this Valentine's Day. It was nothing.
Really?
It was nothing.
I've
Me
got
and
my wife that. Yeah.
My wife and I kind of don't. I swear to God, this is true. About 3 months ago, I think, we're looking at Facebook, and her daughter had posted something, and I went, "Hey, honey," and she goes, "Is it our anniversary again?" And I was like, "Yeah, we missed it again." Like both of us forget that it was our anniversary, so we don't really care too
I've done
much
that
about
before.
that stuff. She doesn't get mad at me for things like that. She gets mad if I,
In 2020, does Facebook have to tell us when these things are happening? Like, do we kind of rely on that now, too? Like,
our anniversary
your
stuff.
friends'
I
birthdays,
think
all
Valentine's
this
Day
shit.
is dumb. If you need
I
a
think it's
holiday
stupid. Yeah.
to remind you to tell your wife or your girlfriend that you love her once in a while, shame on you. Shame on you.
Yeah.
Such
Yeah,
a
shame on
romantic,
them.
what a romantic guy. Huh?
Shame on everyone.
So you
Yeah.
buy your wife a card every day,
this is what I
right?
used to get from my wife until I found out she hated flowers. I used to get her all the time. I used to get a yellow flower with red roses all the way around it. Because I used to tell her that we built because yellow represents friendship, and I tell her that we built our love around our friendship.
Do you have a penis?
Not on me. She got it.
All right, you want to hear the best thing?
Go ahead.
My father used to do. My mother's name is Rose,
Yeah.
and my father used to send my mother 11 roses
My father-in-law does
and tell
that.
her she was.
She was
I
the
swear to
12th.
God.
You stole that from my dad.
I swear to God, Alfred Farnell.
And she was the 12th.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yeah, he didn't let me finish.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot.
With you, it makes a beautiful dozen.
When my wife and I were dating, I didn't have a lot of money, and roses get expensive around Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And so, like, leading up
Don't
to it, I had
touch
saved
me.
up a shit ton of money, and I ended up getting her 50 roses because she's allergic to roses.
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
Yeah, now I'm single.
And he stole them from the cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my hat's off.
The
to
Jewish
you.
cemetery. All
Jewish
full
cemetery.
circle.
You
Full
don't have to
circle.
worry
right back.
about any tattoos there.
I wonder if it counts because when I had cancer, they gave me a little tattoo right here to line up the laser. So I wonder if that would count. If I was Jewish, would that tattoo keep
still-
me out of the
it's still there?
cemetery?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still there.
You can't. You're done.
I think it's still there.
Why?
I can't find it.
Is it because of the numbers that they used to get in the back of their neck?
No, it's because like you're destroying the flesh that you were given
Destroying
at
the
your
flesh?
temple, and you didn't take care of it.
What is wrong?
That's a solid question.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
That's a solid question.
Okay.
So we had a gift. There's a gift on the internet that went viral. Klusky?
Yeah, the most ridiculous of all the holidays was last Friday, and disappointed women throughout the world turned to the internet to share their displeasure with the thoughtful gifts that good men tried to give them out there. A woman lost her mind and post went viral. She said that he gave her a digital scale for Valentine's Day. How fucking hilarious is that?
Wow.
He's trying to tell her something.
Yeah.
This is why I'm leaving.
She's
Yeah.
either was really skinny and he wants her to gain weight, or she's really big and he wants her to lose weight.
Well, what was that? The Peloton? Is that the bike
Yeah.
that everybody was freaking
Yeah.
out
Yep,
about?
yep.
I thought that was completely fine, but throwing a digital scale at a lady, come on.
No, that's first of all. There's a rule. You never give her anything that you have to plug in.
Right. You don't
there a
gi-
rule?
You don't give her a
Yes.
toaster. You don't give her a microwave.
Never give you
Nothing for the kitchen.
No.
You're not
No.
supposed to.
Battery operated works.
Kickstand, ripcord.
That's a real rule. You can't give her
I've
anything.
never heard
Well,
that,
yeah,
but
because
now that I
like,
think of
they have
it.
to work. Like you want to make it
So
work.
the 70-inch screen TV I got her.
Ah.
Oh yeah, you got it for her.
That's probably why it's a rule.
Yeah.
What's the next one, Klus?
The next story is pretty controversial. We know how crazy the debate can get about what a woman does with their body, and the new proposed law in Alabama is unprecedented. They want to make it statewide where every man is forced to get a vasectomy at 50 years old or when they have their third child. What do you guys think of that?
I don't think that's right.
I got
I
my,
think it's Alabama. They should get a vasectomy at birth.
I got a vasectomy after 3 kids.
Really?
That's when I got mine. Yeah.
So you were from Alabama?
So
No,
you-
but they
you don't have
they
a
should
penis.
wait. They should wait until they get their second trailer. At that point, they could get their vasectomy.
so your penis is just there for show.
No, it works.
You just said you had it removed.
Vasectomy. Yeah, but it's there for play too.
Okay.
If I say Alabama, what comes to your mind?
Football.
Football? Crimson Tide?
Football?
Yeah, Crimson
Yeah.
Tide.
They don't even have a team.
Oh, really? College?
That's not
don't have a
football.
What is it? That's soccer? What is it?
No,
Badminton?
it's a college. They have a college. It was the last segregated. Am I right?
Is that an achievement?
No, I'm just saying that they made a they made a whole documentary about it.
Yeah, it's true.
What does what goes on in your mind?
He's kind of well-read. He's
I
well-read.
think
He
I
watches
think
movies.
knowledge scares you.
I think he's getting...
Knowledge scares me. I have the knowledge and the forethought not to say the shit in front of millions of people, right?
You got the
Couple million.
Yeah.
Millions. There's millions
and
of
millions.
I like the thought exercise of what comes to mind when you say Alabama. In the chat right now, what comes to mind when you think of Alabama? Incest, instantly. I don't know what everybody else is
Do you think of incest?
all the time.
I mean, I think like you, Crimson. I think of the football team.
Right? The first thing comes. That's what they're known for.
It's Nick Saban. I think of him.
Yeah.
Crimson
Forrest Gump.
Bear Bryant.
Forrest Gump.
Bear Bryant. Forrest Gump.
What both fans?
No, Forrest Gump was that Alabama or Louisiana?
He was in Auburn.
Huh?
Bo Jackson?
No, you don't. No, boat fans. The boats that have the big fans on the
Oh,
back. What
yeah,
are they called?
right.
Fan
Fan
boats?
boats.
Okay.
I've always been a boat.
You.
What about you, Joe? What do you think of when you think of Alabama?
I think of the first time I was ever there, and I walked into a pawn shop, and I said, "Hey, what do I got to do if I want that gun?" And the guy looked at me like I was insane, and he went, "Give me the money." And I was like, you give me a pistol? I'll just give you the money? Because growing up in Boston,
Yeah.
you
There's
couldn't-
law.
All your guns were
The
illegal.
guy looks at me like, what is wrong with you, man? And the tornadoes.
Tornadoes. That's what it was.
Tornadoes. That's
Tornadoes.
holy cow. But my first time working in Alabama, the guy gives me he gives me the key to my room. He goes, "Hey, if it starts raining, turn off the TV." I go, "What?"
God.
He goes, "Turn off the TV." I said, "Why?" He goes, "Lightning." I go, "And?" He goes, "The TV will blow up." I'm like, "It's not my TV. I'm not gonna turn off the TV." I'm like waiting for it to start raining. And also the biggest, I hate bugs. And they know that like the doorknob is what you got to touch to get back in the room. And I hate bugs because you grow up around here, if you have bugs, that means you're a filthy person.
Yeah.
And
What are you looking at me for?
I took a wad of keys and threw them at the doorknob to scare the bugs away. And one of them caught the keys, was like, "Which one is it, asshole?" So they these giant palmetto bugs and shit. What is
What's locust? Locust.
that's grasshoppers?
Is it?
Giant grasshoppers.
Is that what locust
Kid I
is?
went to school with, he wasn't that fast.
Really?
We called him Locust.
Or they're slow?
I don't know. That's what we called him. We just made up a name.
They swarm.
What swarm?
I'm the uneducated one. You think locusts are the slowest
is
animal?
locust?
Why wouldn't you call them turtle? Why wouldn't you call them some other, like a
We
slug,
call the other
a
kid
snail,
turtle.
a snail? How many people go? You think of a slow animal? A flying locust. They can fucking fly.
But they're slow walkers.
So is a seagull.
They suck at the hurdles.
An eagle can't walk at all.
Do you know that? Did
you guys drive here together?
Yeah, it's gonna be a long ride.
It's a perfect thing.
You guys drove here together?
Yeah,
oh, you poor.
Lawrence
you
Public
sit in the backseat on the way home?
Schools. Lawrence Public Schools, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, did you go to Lawrence Public?
Huh? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever go to court?
That's an elective at Lawrence.
I have. I've been to court.
Well, tell a funny story about it.
No, it's just a story. It doesn't have to be funny. Like,
No, tell a funny story.
don't make anything
I don't
up.
think I got anything funny.
I can see the future.
What did you get in trouble for?
I didn't get in trouble.
You were there for someone else.
My father's a cop in Methuen.
So he's trying to show you like what you don't want to be like when you grow up. Yeah.
Forced you to live in
Never
Lawrence.
did anything wrong.
Right. Have you been in the evidence room ever?
No. My father used to bring us to the police station, and he would throw us inside the
So
panic rooms and shut it.
just to straighten you guys
Oh
out.
yeah, we'd start. Yeah, okay, Dad, enough. And then he'd just sit there. See, you don't want to be in those, huh, son?
All 5 kids at the same time?
No, just one at a time. That way, we really got a good panic out of
Really?
us. Yeah.
Pretty good. Hey, well, listen, thanks for coming to the show tonight, guys. Yeah! Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel.
Can you tell us what you guys got coming up? You got any shows?
Yeah.
How can people find you on the internet?
Yeah, let me see where my show's coming up.
How about
are.
if we let you go first?
Yeah.
No, I can never
I got
remember
this.
where my
Let
shows
the
are.
educated guy do this.
What, you,
Seriously.
oh, wait,
Why don't you help him out?
I'm at the Old Salt on Thursday.
Oh,
What's that, Gloucester?
No, Hampton Beach.
Oh, okay.
Hampton, New Hampshire. And then I
people-
leave on Friday
What
to
about
go
the
on a
people?
cruise.
What about the people up there
What about
in
them?
Hampton?
no, good. It's good sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just dumb.
No,
No.
it's a great restaurant. The Old Salt. It's
It
a
is good.
fantastic
It is.
restaurant.
People go there
And
to
the
have a
people
good
are
time.
so friendly.
They go there to have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I was there, I had a fight. But aside
Phil,
from
remember we
that,
used to go there when we were kids? Our parents used to take us
Hampton
there?
Beach? Yeah. Oh my God.
We would
it's
stay
got-
over. We would stay over at night, right?
Break windows.
Okay, the restaurant.
M Street, right? M Street.
Break windows.
Did you go to M Street?
We did break windows.
M Street was the party street in Hampton. You wanted to party and you wanted to age, you go to M Street.
Yeah, I know, but have you been? You're talking about the actual beach.
I mean the people.
Holy
the
God!
Whole thing.
The
Everyone's
place I'm working is a really great place, but you go
The
to
area?
the beach in the daytime. Oh my God! The last time I was there, it is. There's no way it was that bad when I was a kid, because I remember looking at women thinking, "Oh my God, I would love to."
Women are different today. The way
Yeah.
they dress.
If you don't like tattoos, don't go
No,
to
even
Hampton Beach.
slobs like dress like they're good looking.
Oh no!
You know what I'm
that's-
saying?
Yeah.
Remember people
Even the
that
playing field.
they used to be
Hey, how can people find you on the internet?
Jason Merrill Comedy, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. And then
the Stay
I
Puffed
play-
comedian.
What are you playing?
I played Lots of Laughs Comedy a lot, right there in China Blossom, North Andover, Giggles.
Yeah.
You know, a few good headliners, Manchester.
Are you always with him?
Not anymore.
This is my last
I'm not
show.
on his list of people he loves working with.
So
I
you were
love
like
work-
Leonardo da Vinci and he was Michelangelo and he passed you?
No, definitely not in passing. No. But you know what? I
That's
like
what I
it.
heard.
Is this for tell it? Yes.
Yeah.
All these shows are great though, because when you have to take your wife or your girlfriend out and you don't want to have to talk and entertain them the entire time, you
That's
have
right.
a nice dinner, a nice meal, and a professional does it for you. You both leave
right.
happy. It's a good night.
Women like to laugh. Bring them to us. We'll take care of it. You guys just get the benefit.
And they get
later
to
on.
fuck them.
Some guys, what was that? Wait, he's a professional. Do that again.
The Italians always answer their, finish their sentences with a whistle. Think I got this girl yesterday. I took her over the counter. Later on that night.
Is that true, Joe?
I can't do that. I can't do. I don't have to do that.
All right, well, listen, another Monday in the books. Another Monday in the books. Keep the positivity going. Monday on 3. 1, 2, 3.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, my God. I almost forgot.
I have a show, and I love you guys very much.
You have a show?
What day is it? Saturday.
On Saturday.
Saturday. But isn't it February?
Since here it's goddamn February.
February 22nd.
Oh, do we have a special showdown for you?
Boston.
Pizza.
Boston.
Pizza.
Boston.
Pizza.
Boston.
Pizza Wars. Who's got the best slice in town?
Boston, huh? Then we are going to have
Greatest show on earth.
We have some of the finest of our various art forms.
You mean comedians?
Fucking comedians.
Comedians.
I like comedians.
People love comedians. What day is it? On Saturday night, February 22nd.
Pizza.
Pizza? What are we gonna see? For starters.
Please welcome your hosts.
Chris.
Yeah, you've never heard of him? This is Timothy. Timothy
McCluskey.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one.
I've never heard of them.
You've assembled a crack team, Chief.
If the plan goes south, we're gonna bring in the big guns.
Okay, what do we have left that's good, huh?
What about Greg?
Olsen, what's this?
Please be Olsen, please be Olsen.
That guy is funny.
Oh, really? Who else?
Higginbottom.
Guy's really fucking funny.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring on your headliner.
And your host,
Pete.
Costello.
Huge. Wow, it's cool.
Tickets. Must get tickets. Find an event, right?
Pizza.
Where is it?
The American Legion.
In Medford.
There are still plenty of excellent tickets still available. On the evening of February 22nd. Come on down!
Justice. McCluskey.
Never heard of him.
Boston Comedy meets Boston Pizza Wars, February 22nd, with headliner Pete Costello. Tickets available on Eventbrite. You can participate in the show.